Okay, another thing we're going to consider is what we call the higher derivative. Higher derivative. Now, what's all about higher derivative? Higher derivative, this is the derivative of first derivative to another derivative. For instance, let me give an illustration. There are some they said, initially when we have y equals to x in the power of 3, and you first find the y over the x. That will give you 3x squared. And again, you have to find the y over the x the second time. So this second time is referred to as higher derivative. It means we're going to have it as 6x. So that's all about higher derivative. Now coming down to the picture we see here, as you can see, at first it was already derived. Now they derive it again, forming what we call higher derivative. Now in higher derivative, we have different kind of derivative. Yes, there are different kind of derivative. For instance, we have, let's give a mathematical expression of what we are talking about. So a mathematical expression of what we are talking about, there's we have that dy over dx. Dy over dx is called first derivative. And if I should derive this again, meaning that I'm going to have d in the d over dx in the respect of dy over dx. Now this is going to result to us d square y whole over dx squared. So in this case, it's called second order, or sometimes say second derivative. Now let us I derive this again. So deriving this again, I'm going to have it as the derivative of the second derivative, which is d square y over the cube y, or third derivative. So this is what we refer to as higher derivative. Whenever the first derive the first one, when you derive the second time, it's called the second derivative. When you derive the third time, it's called the third derivative. So let's solve question involving this. Okay, so let's look at this question, which is our past question. The first question is our one. It said if y is given to be 3 sine in bracket 2x, in which of this option is the correct for the third derivative, meaning the cube y over the x cube? Okay, at first, let's write down the value of y. The value of y is known to be 3, then we have sine 2x, and we have to find the third derivative, meaning we're going to have the cube y over the x cube. So to solve this is actually simple. Like I do tell you, the first thing we need to do is to find the first derivative, meaning the y over dx. When you look at it very closely, you see that this is actually chain rule, and I've taught you a shortcut at which we can use chain rule for. So in this case, let's bring out the 3 outside, and let's just sine 2x. So at this area of the box, we can use chain rule to solve it. Now using chain rule, I'm going to have that what? 3 in the bracket of, at first derive 2x. That's 2. Now multiply it with the derivative of sine, that's cos. Then repeat your value, that's 2x.